All right, so you've done quite a lot already. You've done the SPSS write-up for nominal data in APA style as a tutorial, as a game. Then you took the student data 2012 data file and you added 3 more respondents to it. And you went ahead and did the analysis once more with a real SPSS file and so on. Now we are going to do that fourth and final kind of pass through this activity. And that's where you're going to open up the SPSS student data 2012 file. And you're going to go ahead and pick 2 nominal variables that we haven't already done. So not student sex, which today would be referred to as student's gender, and not the political party, because we've already analyzed that. But now you're going to pick your own 2 nominal variables to share about. So I'll walk you through those steps. Now, since I'm walking you through it and I don't want to use up another nominal variable and say, well, don't use it because I've walked you through it. Remember, this is supposed to be all you. I'm just going to redo this again for political party. Okay. But again, you get to pick any 2 of the nominal variables here other than political party and student sex. So here we go. I'm going to assume that you already have Canvas open and that you have SPSS open. So if you're doing this within VMware, you've already set that up and you're ready to go, right? So here's our journal activity. It says learning objective. Again, learning objective is now you get to do it on your own. Of course, there's this video here to walk you through a little bit, but you're still going to pick your own two variables, those nominal variables, and do your write-up. So if you haven't already, you'll open up the SPSS Student Survey 2012 data, right? And you can click here to download it, and you'd click to open it up, and it would open up there. So I already have it here, so I'll click on it. There we go. And I still have it from when I added the 3 additional people to it, right? But for this journal activity, we're just going to do it nice and clean with just the 90. So we'll delete these. So how do you delete records? Well, normally you don't unless it's like, some error has been made or something. So I'm holding down and highlighting the 91, 92, 93, and then I'm just going to press delete. And there we go. So that kind of bogus data that was added earlier, it's gone. These are just the 90 records. So let's say I look through the data, or I could be in variable view, and I could scroll to the right. I'm looking for nominal. So let's see number 12. Well, already did that one. Make this a little bit wider. Here we go. So scrolling down. So we've got relationship status. We have college major, importance in a job. Those are nominal. We've got course format, political party, favorite movie, and we like a Facebook page. So those are nominal variables, and I recommend kind of explore, play with it, see what you find interesting, would like to write up, and then it's time to do the actual data analysis after you've explored. So to do the analysis, we would just go to the Analyze drop-down menu. We go to Descriptive Statistics and choose Frequencies. And the nominal variables all have this, 3 circles next to each other. So we're picking 2 that we're interested in that we haven't already done, right? So, a lot of neat ones here. I'm just going to be redoing the political party as mentioned because I don't want to subtract any further from your options. So I've clicked it. I'm going to move it to the right. I'm going to go to Statistics. And this is just nominal. So I'm going to go with the mode as my measure of central tendency. The mode is the category that occurred the most frequent. That gives us an idea of what's typical. And I don't need to select anything else here. When I did earlier, it was for the ordinal variable, which were categories that you could rank. Then it made sense to say, what was the minimum, what was the max, what was the min max for the middle 50%, and task for the median, the middle value of a sorted list. But I'm not working with ordinal, only nominal. So the mode, and that's it. Cool. So I'll click Continue. For charts, I'm going to go with the bar chart, and it'll be percentages. Click Continue, and I'll have a table, display frequency tables, and create APA style tables. That gets it a little bit more streamlined. Done. That's pretty easy. So now SPSS is generating it. There we go. And I can scroll down and see it. So cool. So this is ready for me to go ahead and put into a document. I'll go ahead and use Google Doc. All right, so I'll move this down a little bit and click on my browser, click the plus, and click on the 3x3 ... for Google Apps, and go to Drive. I'll tell it I'm going to go to Drive, then I'll log in, provide my password, click Next, do the two-factor authentication, then click the New, and say that I want to do a new Google Doc. There we go, make it a little bit wider. And this is my journal activity. Okay, so this is where I'm going to do the write-up. So I'm going to go back to the SPS output. And for this activity, I'm going to need for each nominal variable, the APA style write-up, the table, and the graph. So I need all three things. So here I'm in the SPS output. I will right-click. Let's see, here's my political party table. So I right-click on it, choose copy, head on over to Google Docs, press enter a few times, and come back up here and just right-click and paste. So that's my political party. Head back to SPSS. Here's my graph. Again, right-click, copy it, come back to the Google Doc, and let's see where to put it. I'll put it up above. Okay, there we go, bring that down. So here we go, right-click, choose paste, and that's fine. If I wanted to resize it, I could just click on it and use these little handles to resize. There we go, so I have the table up front. By the way, if you ever need to type above something, you can just click on it, then press the left arrow so you're right in front of it, then press enter. So I could say, you know, political party preferences. That's my title. It says normal text, choose title, look at that, and I could center it. Nice. There's my graph, there's my table, and now I just do the write-up. So I could say here, let's see. So here's our write-up of the 90 behavioral statistics students surveyed in fall 2012. The majority of them reported a preference for none of the parties, and within parentheses, italicized F equals 30. And then we're done. Now I could go on and indicate the frequency for the other remaining categories, but not necessary, and certainly with the table not needed here. So that's it. So I've done it for just one, but for this assignment you'll need to do two, and you pick the two, and again, not the two we've already covered, so not student sex and not political party preferences. When you're at this point, go to File, choose Download, and then choose PDF. That will download it, and then when you do your journal, you'll go ahead and attach it to your discussion post. All right, take care.